88, Bradley Haynes. Zach Lyon is the running back, and Padron going down the middle, pass deflected. And wow, what a hit right there. The intended receiver, Keenan Holman, and a penalty marker. He went upstairs on the hit there, Mike.
They don't like when you go upstairs, and they don't like if you take an extra step. I think it's a good call. That last third down, they had a pretty good bubble at the line of scrimmage because they...
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness on the defense. Blow to the head, 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
It looked like Deion Buchanan was the Washington State player that delivered the blow.
Watch the hit right after the ball's thrown, bam, about 2 or 3 steps, and it was up high.
Just the kind of mistake running back on 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line for Kyle Padron and the Mustangs.
Look for a screen to the outside before too long.
Well, you're exactly right there, and that is blown up. Beecham was trying to get the block, but the man who made the play was Travis Long, number 89.
They look for him to go up here at some point with the tight coverage.
On 2nd and 10, Padron looking to swing at the line out of the backfield. Now he's in trouble, still on his feet, fumbles the football, and it's picked up by number 64, Bryce Tennyson. The left guard, he thought, why not? I'll just get it and run with it. Koyman was the guy that came in and got to the SMU quarterback, Kyle Padron. I don't know if you want your offensive guard running with the ball after that. Just fall on it.
Well, he saw a linebacker develop into a running back, and maybe Tennyson felt like he would develop into one. I don't like his chances based on this play, but a very heads-up job of getting the football. A lot of times the guy that picks up the football is the guy that got beat, and I hope for his sake that will.
Mike. Toole drops straight back, looking downfield, and the catch is made by Jared Carstetter, the junior from Spokane, Washington. And he's got enough for the first down at the 25-yard line.
One of the real steady players for Washington State, a guy that's been around there for a while. Watch him go back, drop it right in there to Carstetter, and I'll tell you, watch the quarterback throw up there high release, puts it on him. The ball a little high, but
with a 3rd down and 12. Ball at the 27-yard line, and Toole's got plenty of time. He's got Carstetter wide open, and Carstetter down to the 11-yard line.
Another well-executed play by Toole. Toole's starting to get in a rhythm, and I don't want to jinx him or go premature on this thing. And watch him go back, holding the ball high, shuffles in the pocket, delivers a heck of a throw, turn and go straight upfield, get those extra yards.
1st and 10, just outside the 10-yard line.
Right out the set, go ahead and run it, but get some of those extra bodies out of there so you have some space. You only need a little bit. They're on the 3-yard line here, 2-yard line.
Well, they've spread it out now on 3rd down. Winston right next to Toole. And penalty marker goes down, trying to go to Carstetter. And there's a flag, so we've got a block over to the other side. Shot putter, discus thrower. That's good. The Eastern block over to the other side. James Montgomery in there running back on 2nd and goal. Ball's down at the 4. We're going to go to Carstetter. It's there. Got it. Touchdown.
Good for a touchdown. Jared Carstetter.
Richard Crawford was back on the coverage that time.
Well, they got him the first time, and so here they say, we're going to get you again. And a lot of times, you know, you got pass interference the first time, no sense in not going after him again, and I expect to see a little more of that today, even on the open. And they've had trouble with the size of Carstetter.
Low snap there from the 21-yard line, but the reception made out on the far side. Jeffrey Solomon, a senior out of Seattle, Washington. What about SMU defensively? You know, we talked yesterday. 2nd and 10 right now. Zach Lyon, the running back. 10:18 left to go in the first half. Tied up at 7. Padron is hit as he lets it go. Darius Johnson trying to come back for it, but he got nailed. He was really dumped by Kevin Koyman, 93, the senior from Maple Valley, Washington.
Well, the ball fluttered because he got hit. I like the fact they're going downfield. They probably need to mix some crossing routes with this stuff. They're having a tough time running and getting behind the. They've been most effective at throwing it. I'd like to see more short passes and then mix the run in.
Toole looking over on the far side, and he's got Carstetter, and Carstetter's got a first down.
Carstetter's been trouble for him today, and I think it's his size. I'm not sure how big the variety of corners he's gone against. I know that they've had to change some people around and things like that, but nice big target.
Sure, no doubt, caused that pass to float down there as a hand up to Montgomery, and he is close to the first down at the 40-yard line. 11 yards in the pickup for James Montgomery, the senior from Rancho Cordova, California, who's just a lucky guy to be able to play football this year, Mike, because in the game against SMU last year, thought he saw Isaiah Barton on 3rd down and 10 from the 40, another low snap. And Carstetter slinging it down the far side, and going up and making the grab over there was Wilson. What a terrific catch by the true freshman, Marquise Wilson out of Tulare, California. Benny Thomas back there on the coverage, but it was 6'3" against 5'8".
Well, I don't love the route, but what I do love is the catch and the desire to go get the ball. Sometimes getting a football is just wanting it more than the other guy. And also the defender gets disoriented on those vertical balls because there's a lot of space to cover. They might be afraid of Margus Hunt. Margus is one of the nation's.
It's no good. No good.
Margus is one of the nation's leaders in blocked kicks. So that.
Well, yeah. I mean, a prolific kick to go first half. See if they can put something together here. Padron. He's got a problem. He has got a problem right there. Boy, you got to get rid of the ball, don't you? You can't hold on to it that long, can you, Mike?
There's a block pass. Getting in there, the defensive line of Washington State doing some damage all day, and really both defensive lines have. Both quarterbacks have been hit more than you would like up to this point. SMU likes to get a lot of people involved, likes to blitz a lot, but in order to do that, they're leaving receivers uncovered. Pre-snap, Washington State had 3 receivers on 2 defenders, and they need to utilize that. Something like perimeter screens or do something quickly. Otherwise, SMU's going to keep putting people into the box.
Oh, that ball is a flag down. The ball's loose in the end zone. A fair catch had been called, and it looked like an SMU player blocked a player into Darius Johnson back there. Well, let's see what the officials are going to call here, because it looked like Washington State got on the football in the end zone.
Well, I think the officials have had a pretty good first half up to this point. The only play that I wondered about was the personal foul early in the game, and not sure who they called that on when they hit the Washington State quarterback. That looked pretty clean. Maybe something after the play.
Well, a fair catch had been called, and then an SMU player and a Washington State player collided. The Washington State player went in to Darius Johnson. The ball went into the end zone.
Everybody waiting and wanting the call.
On the replay, a receiver was pushed into his teammate. Teammate touched the ball. The ball was recovered in the end zone by the kicking team. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Washington State.
Well, how about that? I'll tell you what, great break for Washington State, and that's what they need. They've been doing a lot of good things, but they've been doing them inconsistently.
It looked like Blackledge, who eventually came up with the football,
to the left side of the line of scrimmage.
Padron now looking to throw. Beasley was open in the flat. And the ball stripped from behind. Padron gets it back, eludes one guy, but all over the place is Koyman. Koyman was the guy that knocked it loose originally, and then it was Koyman that came back to the other side, and Padron is getting up very slowly.
SMU.
And SMU takes a timeout with 1:20. Kevin Koyman all over the place today. 12 yards on the loss there.
Well, and I'll tell you what June Jones is telling Padron right now, and that was a young quarterback mistake after he picked up the ball. You're going to see it get knocked out. Now he's going to pick it up, and when he picks it up here, he needs to throw it out of bounds as far as he can and try to hit the tuba player in the stands in the face. Instead, he hangs on to it, tries to make something happen.
So with 1:03 left to go in the first half, we'll see what Jeff Toole can put together for the Cougars. Carstetter's been his favorite guy so far, Mike.
Yeah, Carstetter's been real consistent for him, and I think a lot of it's the decisiveness of Jeff Toole. Here's a touchdown to Carstetter here.
Short stuff to Carstetter, deep stuff to Wilson. That's how it's worked so far. Butler's the running back on 1st and goal from the 8. And he gets the call, and he goes absolutely nowhere. No room to run right there.
The Washington State defensive line slants towards the play, shoots the gaps. Watch him slanting into the gaps. Had a twist on, and there you have number 12 blowing up the play. Garrett Davis is the key to that.
1st and 10, back at their own 10-yard line. Washington State and Jeff Toole trying to get something going right now. Throwing it downfield, and wide open is Solomon. Solomon past midfield. Inside the 40, 35, and out at the 34-yard line before Benny Thomas takes him out. Jeffrey Solomon, the senior out of Seattle, and that's 56 yards on the pickup.
That's a heck of a play. Watch the pass, play fake. Throws it downfield, nobody on Solomon. Solomon bolts downfield. As he gets to the sideline, well, he gets forced out by 2 people. Nice throw, heck of a throw by Toole. Again, his biggest problem today is talk about finishing games. Washington State wants to see their guys finish and see where it'll take them.
Was a quarterback named McMahon in that game?
Jim McMahon, one of the all-time greats, my favorite player. When I was in college.
And how about this to Wilson? Touchdown, Washington State. Jeff Toole to Marquise Wilson, 68 yards on the touchdown.
And he throws the ball pretty good. The one thing that they could do to help Toole is move the pocket a little bit with design plays and get it on the outside, and I'm referring to down the road, because you have a good quarterback there and you have a talented guy. He's a drop back guy, not a runner, but at some point in games down the road, guys are going to tee off on him unless they can attack the perimeter quick and get those defensive linemen running right and left.
Crosser on for the point after. 5-21 SMU.
Drops back, good protection, puts the ball up, puts good air under the ball. Let's Wilson run under the football and go in and score. Look at the protection, that's key. Look at the ball. Up, lets him run right through the football.
That's number 1, Chris Parks, a true freshman, and remember Sterling Moore.